Welcome to my life. Welcome, golden. Welcome, willow. Welcome, welcome to my life. Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome to my life. Welcome, 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 Eric 75. Welcome, Sarah, soft spoken. Welcome, Meg Remy 97. Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome to my life. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Professional paranormal research. Professional paranormal research. Welcome to my life. Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome to my life. Welcome, Warhorse. Welcome, Megan Cress. Welcome, ASMR Forest. Welcome to my life. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Who stood you up, Sarah? I will personally go and give them a piece of my mind. I'll make sure to give them the tough piece of my mind. Because I know y'all are probably like, oh yeah, that's going to really scare someone. Corrina, okay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Cam 2. Goated. Goated. Welcome to my life. Welcome, Jackie. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome to my life. Welcome, Angela Buchanan. Welcome, Sanaya. How are you, my dear? Welcome, welcome, welcome to my life. Willow, Melissa lives in a different state, so that makes it a little unlikely. But did you see, man, maybe that was like 3 weeks ago now, she was here for one of the lives, and I put flowers in her hair. Is that why you're asking if she can come back and do another one? Because if you didn't see that one, go into the live section. I do still have it up there. And it took me a long time to get everything ready for it. So she's sitting there for like an hour just kind of chatting and renewing her own personal ASMR artistry, if you could say. Professional paranormal research. Oh my goodness, babe. Thank you so much for the super chat. Oh my goodness. You are so kind. Thank you for being here. Are you kidding me? Thanking me for doing the lives. I have so much fun doing these lives with you guys. I love y'all so much. I feel like this is like, I'm like, thank you for hanging out with me here while I'm just like kind of being a silly goose. Anyway, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the super chat. And if you have an ASMR trigger request or request for music, get that guitar in there. And then look, I figured out a way for the submobiles to come into the frame a little bit. And the guitar is there as well. It's a little busy. Maybe we'll just back that up a little bit. Yeah, Sarah, I am so sorry, babe. But you know what? I bet you anything. Either he got too nervous, or he maybe like had a blemish on his face or something that he was feeling insecure about, and like that's why he canceled. Because I'm too tired after work. Who's like, I'm too tired to go out on a date? I mean, I guess it would depend on what your job was. But standing someone up for a date, like, you need to have a really good reason for that. But maybe he just did you a favor by saving you a lot of time on... Anyway, I don't know. That sucks, though. That definitely sucks. And as someone who does not make themselves up very often, I know I'm often made up for these chats. That's kind of the only reason. Anyway, but I totally understand. Like, are you freaking kidding me? I spent so many hours getting ready and then, like, for nothing. So anyways, take some cute selfies or something. Do something so it doesn't feel like a total waste. Oh, lordy Lou. Yeah, that guy missed out on a gorgeous woman. Like, seriously, it is his loss so bad. So bad. Yeah, if I spend 15 minutes getting ready, I'm like, whoa, I am way too high maintenance. Batman. Relax, relax, relax. Relax. Relax, relax, relax. Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome to my life. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to my life. Aww, golden. I love babies. They're so cute. And I'm glad that maybe the ASMR is helping the baby relax. Relax, relax, relax. Alright, so I see professional paranormal research has said my faves are whispers, 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 mic scratching. So yeah, the mic scratching on this foam microphone thing. But I mean, I don't know, it's kind of nice. And yes, I did just poke myself in the face. Okay, and then tapping. Doesn't narrow it down very much because like every single thing makes a different tapping noise. So I'm just going to do a little variety. One of my favorite things to tap on is this little glass popcorn dish, and there are little ladybugs on there. They're little stickers, little ladybug stickers. Ladybug stickers. Yes, so Batman. Yes, it's Friday, as most of y'all well aware already. So my usual live days here on the YouTube machine. Typically Wednesdays and Sundays, but I'm gonna swap out the Sundays because I go live with Athena Jezik on her channel Sundays from 5 to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And it's just kind of hectic trying to like do that and then get back over here and get set up, and I get really overheated at her house because she likes it warm, and that's fine. She's in a much more delicate like health situation right now than I'm in, so I'm like gonna, but anyway, so it's like I'm overheated, I'm exhausted, and then I'm like trying to like clamor to get ready. It's just a mess. So swapping out Sundays. So this week we did Monday and Friday. But I would love to know if y'all have a preference, because I think I'm going to go down to 1 day a week on YouTube for a while. Because I will tell you guys, my life is lifing right now. Mel B, love you, babe. Hope to see you stop in later. I know I'm like really far up in the comments now, so. Dragon. What are your 24 other usernames you've gone by? Because, like, anyway. So, yeah, this is a totally weird and new schedule. I don't think I've done an ASMR YouTube on a Friday here in ages. I'm often live on Friday on TikTok. But I'm just kind of like, oh, let me change stuff around, let me move stuff around. And then realistically, over the next couple months, my schedule is probably going to continue to be up in the air because I just have so much going on and it's crazy. But then at some point, things will level back out, and hopefully I can go back to 2 YouTubes a week. Okay, Maddie, haven't been here for a few lives. Oh no, a migraine. Woke up with no migraine. Oh my god, I will tell you, as someone who also deals with migraines, I fully understand how nice that is when you finally wake up without a migraine. So I am so glad that you were able to get that sleep you needed and we woke up feeling better. And for you to like appreciate me for that, like I am so humbled and honored. I'm just glad you're feeling better. Ooh, forest, yes. Scratching a sponge. And why is that like a low-key trigger word also? Scratching a sponge. Scratching a sponge. With Olympics currently running in Paris, which Summer Olympic sport do you think you can do really well in? I'm going to pose that to everyone in the chat. Feel free to chime in if anyone has an answer. I feel like my Olympic sport, like, strongest area is going to be eating those chocolate muffins that the Norwegian swimmer is so obsessed with. Like, can that be an Olympic sport? Muffin eating competition? Oh, Maddie, bless your heart. I'm so sorry. Chronic migraines, and you're allergic to the only medications you can take for them. You're allergic to the migraine medication. Honestly, my mind is boggled. Although this crazy thing happened to me years ago that makes me like, I don't understand that. I got a infected insect bite on my foot. And I went to the emergency room and they're like, oh yeah, you just need to take these antibiotics. Started taking the antibiotics. Took them all the way through. And even though it was the middle of the summer and I was really good on my antibiotics, I didn't do anything you're not supposed to do. I took all of them, and on the last day of my antibiotics, the bite on my foot got bigger, more swollen, more painful than it had been the whole time. And I went back to the hospital, and they were like, oh, yeah, on the last day of the antibiotics, you developed an allergic reaction to the antibiotics. And I had to start another round of 2 weeks of antibiotics on a different one. And I was like, what do you mean I developed an allergy to the antibiotic? And she was like, oh, it happens all the time. So anyways, that little story, I can relate to this thing that you're kind of going through here. You are allergic to the migraine medication that could be helping you. I hope that they're able to maybe come up with one that you are able to take, because I know that chronic migraines are, oh, they're just horrible. Okay, Batman, this is ironic. Batman likes surfing and tennis. I would think with the cape that would make like the surfing, either it would make the surfing harder or a lot easier because you have a cape. I do think the cape would get in the way of tennis though. Like maybe the other player might accidentally step on your cape, Batman. You know, one problem that I have with being an ASMR artist is like, I like the sounds so much that I could just like sit here and tap on this one thing. I've already been tapping on it for several minutes. But I feel compelled to just keep sitting here tapping on it. But I feel like what people enjoy more is like seeing lots of different triggers and lots of sounds. So I'm going to put it back. I'm going to switch triggers. But I just want to let y'all know, like my heart tells me to just keep tapping on this. But we're going to vary it up. We're going to vary it up a little bit. But just know that at any point, y'all are like, I wish you would keep tapping on the popcorn dish. Like, samesies. Samesies. Alright. So we are doing the requests of professional paranormal research. Professional paranormal research. Because they sent in our first super chat of the night. So it's whispers, tapping. Warhorse. I love Blossom Dearie. Love Blossom Dearie. For a long time, I was working on Surrey with the fringe on top. Chicks and ducks and geese better scurry when I take you out in the Surrey. When I take you out in the Surrey with the fringe on top. Watch that fringe and see how it flutters when we step those high-steppin' strutters. Yikes. Nosy folks will peep through their shutters and their eyes will pop at that funny little Surrey with a fringe on the top. But then I think the best Blossom Dearie song is the one that's like, I'm hip, I'm alive, I enjoy any joint where there's jive. Look at me go, vody-do-do. I even call my girlfriend's man, I'm so hip. Anyways, if any of y'all are looking for like the cutest jazz singer with like the most adorable little voice ever, she's also an amazing piano player. Blossom Dearie is her name. The autumn leaves drift by my window, those falling leaves of red and gold. I see your lips, the summer kisses, those sunburned hands I used to hold. Since you went away, the days grow long, and soon I'll hear old winter's song. But the time I'll miss you most of all is when those autumn leaves start to fall. But the time I'll miss you most of all is when those autumn leaves start to fall. Somewhere beyond the sea, somewhere waiting for me, I long to have the lyrics all memorized and stored up inside of my noggin. Somewhere inside the brain, somewhere. I thought I knew all the lyrics to that one. I'm so sorry. Apparently, I do not. But man, I love that song. And I will tell you guys that last night, I was working on some new songs. Moon River, wider than a mile, I'm crossing you in style one day. Dream maker, you heartbreaker, wherever you're going, I'm going your way. Two drifters off to see the world. There's such a lot of world to see. We're after the same rainbow's end, waiting round the bend, my huckleberry friend, Moon River and me. And then the real book, I always talk about the real book to y'all. Okay, so we've got Blue Moon. You saw me standing alone without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Da 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 dun dun dun. Da 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 dum. 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 And then here's another Jobim Bossa Nova. Contém vilão, tristeza, amor, uma canção pra fazer feliz a quem se ama. Anyways, y'all, I'm so excited. But I have this one problem where, like, I love all the songs so much that I worked on, like, 7 or 8 songs last night, but I didn't, like, I don't know if I nailed any of them. Like, memorized all the chord changes, all the lyrics. But I'm working on it. Don't actually swipe out on YouTube. It's horrifying. Katie, oh my god, babe. And you are right about that, though. Like on TikTok, I feel like if I swipe, I'm like, oh, cool, another like ASMR or whatever. But on YouTube, you're like, oh, it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird over here. I don't know what the deal is. Okay, all right. I see you guys talking about your flatmates. Y'all are so freaking cute. I just cannot even. I cannot even. Okay, so here we have Claire and Katie. Ooh. And then, okay, all right, fun, awesome. Fruity Fairy, is Fruity Fairy in here? Or is that just Golden saying, I know I saw someone say, Fruity Fairy is my flatmate. Whoa. Fruity Fairy. Oh my god, what did I miss? Claire has Rapunzel. Claire has Rapunzel on hers. Okay, and then there's Omar. Oh, the hack. I do play Wave. So how about this? At 50 thumbs ups we will do some music, and I can definitely do Wave for you. I love that one. I have a video of performing that song, and actually it's a really good recording. It's like in a recording studio. It's so nice. But that's on my music channel. Corrina Loves Jazz. Oh, Kiara, the little clouds make nice sounds. Yes. Yes. Is this real? Juliana_X. I mean, I don't know. You mean like this live chat? Or you mean like this world? This world that we're living in? Reality, if you will? Is this real? Oh yeah, postmodern jukebox is so much fun. G-Pulse, good to see you. How are you doing? Is the simulation we know as reality actual reality? Ooh, Sydney, I'm gonna have to give that a hard pass. Apparently, women cannot eat hardly anything in the world we're living in today without it being made into something really inappropriate. And that one definitely will not be photographed doing something like that. Aw, Juliana. I'm March 23rd, babe. Oh my god. We are so close. That's basically, I feel like that's basically the same day. Oh my goodness. So yeah, this is my first Friday live stream here on the YouTube machine. I usually do Wednesdays and Sundays, but I'm having to turn the schedule upside down a little bit. And I just thought it'd be fun, and I realized, like, oh, different people, might be, like, online on a Friday rather than a Wednesday. So maybe there'll be, like, some new people in here, and so here we go. Awesome. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, Element. Some tips to improve my singing, like what voice exercises should I do? So, I mean, honestly, it is important to warm up your voice before you start singing, just like an athlete does warm-ups before they compete in an Olympic competition, as an example. Or a runner does stretches before they run, right? These are all just examples of like warming up the body, right, before you do something. But I really only warm up just singing like the major scale. But I start by picking like kind of a low note, and then drop a step. And keep going lower and lower. Carve out the lowest part of your register. I don't know where I learned this. Some probably tip on some actual singer teacher's video. But to warm up the lower part of your voice first. It's also helpful to do different vowel sounds while you're doing that little warm up. Anyway, that's getting really low for me. But anyways, so go all the way down as low as I can go, and then start going all the way back up and go up as high as you can go. And just that alone is really that's such a simple little thing. And I'll be honest, there are so many singing teachers on the internet now who have videos doing like, do this vocal exercises with me. Here's vocal exercises for this. And you can just like follow along with them. So singing the scale up and down and just making sure you've warmed up like every note in your register, awesome. But then you also want to practice doing different intervals of notes. And I think, how long do you warm up the vocals on any given day? Not long enough, Sydney. I don't spend enough time warming up my vocals, but I do, like, my goal, if I was, I mean, realistically, real professional singers, they probably spend, I would guess like 30 minutes to an hour a day warming up their vocals. And then certainly before any kind of big performance, right? So Taylor Swift, Sabrina Carpenter, Beyonce, how long do they warm up their voice before they go sing a show to millions of people? I would guess it's a significant period of time. I mean, if they're anything like me, while they're sitting there getting their makeup done, while they're sitting there in the car, while they're doing whatever, like they're just sitting there like doing vocal warm-ups. That would be what I would be doing. Anyway. Oh my goodness, Jessie. I am so happy to hear that. I'm so happy to hear that. I spend so much time worrying, like, oh, does it sound okay? Oh, is the quality okay? Like, oh. And then there's a lot of people that comment, like, oh, when are you going to start posting regular videos again? And, like, that will happen someday. But, like, it's either like I do this really lonely, solitary, mind numbing thing for like 7 or 8 hours to get a video edited for y'all, or I can come do a live and I'll just be honest, y'all, it's so much more fun. And then the main reason why I'm not putting up videos right now is I am doing lots of video editing, but I'm editing for Athena Jezik. And those of y'all who remember her from that channel I used to be on, she has her own channel now. And we've been making videos there together for like about 2 years now, maybe. So, if you're not subscribed, go subscribe to her channel. But when I'm editing video, which I do spend a lot of time doing, I'm editing for Athena because I feel like it's one of the only ways that I'm able to try to help support her through what she's going through, which is recovering from these two major surgeries. She's recovering well or whatever, but also like she can barely walk at all. She had these, basically they had to put a rod into each of her legs because one of the bones broke, and then the other one they were like, okay, well, before it breaks we're gonna put in the rod. Anyway, if Athena's videos have helped you relax at some point in your life, please go subscribe to her channel. Just going and watching her videos on her channel is an amazing way to help support her through this recovery she's going through. And then we also do live chats on her channel Sundays from 5 to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And if y'all are able to make it, come over. Come say hi to Athena. She loves hearing from y'all. And she literally tells me, like, you know, these live chats and making videos, like, this is giving me the will to just like keep on pushing through all of this like pain and discomfort that she's in. So just know that when you leave her a sweet comment, and she does go and she reads all her comments, when you leave her a sweet comment, it means the world to her. When you come to the live chat and ask a question and engage with us and have a fun time, it means the world to her. So please follow Athena Jezik, or subscribe to Athena Jezik here on the YouTube machine. Brandon Chung, I've always been curious how much of singing is natural talent and how much is attained through training. I mean, I certainly can't answer that. I think it really varies for each person, you know? And like, let's think about all of the athletes in Paris right now. You know, how much time and training and effort that they put in. You know, it's probably a combination, though, of natural talent and the training that they have. Maybe there's some Olympic athletes who, when they were younger, they were like, I'm uncoordinated, I'm weak, I can't do this. And then they like gained all of their athleticism just through training. But I feel like there has to be some kind of balance between, like, there's some of that, both. I will say that the voice, it is I mean, it is just using muscles. So it's a little harder to train your voice in a way because you can't like see what you're doing. You're just kind of going by feel and by your ear, telling you if you're singing it right or not. But I think that you also can train the vocal cords. You can train the voice. And if someone, puts in the time and dedication, then like even if you considered yourself someone who can't sing, or like we call ourselves tone deaf, things like that, even someone like that, if they wanted to, definitely could develop the ability to sing and just get to where they can, learn to control their voice, that they can sing in tune, they can sing a melody, they can remember a melody. I don't know if that answers your question or. Oh yeah, NTZI. Did you change your name? Have you always been NTZI? And so yeah, you're not on here yet because we make the ornaments together. Because there's like, I was gonna say 10, but maybe it's more like 6 decisions you have to make, right? So I don't just make these on their own or whatever. So you get to pick your sticker, you get to pick what color you want your name written in, you get to pick the shape of the ornament you want. So we could actually do that tonight, potentially. I like to not do it right at the beginning of the live because I like to try to like build up the chat a little bit. But we can definitely make your ornament some point, and because you're a mod, yes, you deserve a spot on the submobile. Oh my goodness, Jessie! Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you, Jessie. Just so happy all of us are being reunited with you. Wish it hadn't taken the algorithm this long. Oh my god. Babe. That is so sweet. That is so, so freaking sweet of you. Thank you. I'm freaking screenshotting that comment because that is so sweet. I'm going to be like, why did I screenshot myself making this horrible face? Let me try it again. Okay, all right. I was like, thank you so much, babe. That is so sweet. And yeah, you know what? That's another reason that I'm doing the lives, because YouTube, in its effort to compete with the flip-flop, now YouTube is pushing out the lives to more people. And so my channel has grown more from doing these vertical lives than from any of the videos I posted. So I appreciate YouTube for doing that. But yeah, so I seriously feel the same way. When they let me go from that company, I felt like 4.5 million of my friends had just been like ripped away from me. Now, I'm not saying that like all of the subscribers on both channels all were there for me, but it was like, it was just so painful. And I felt like I would probably never be reunited with you guys again. So, for us to be reunited, it means so much to me. And then for you to say something sweet like that, Jessie, like, thank you so, so much. Reunited and it feels so good. Michael, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you, Michael. Oh, Rebecca Long, when were you introduced to ASMR? I feel like I've answered this question so many times. But so I apologize to those of y'all who are like, oh God, not this answer again. But so I used to work for this YouTube channel. I started working for them in 2010. And 2013, we started seeing people talking about ASMR, and we're like, oh, okay, because we're on YouTube all the time, you know. And we were making relaxing videos on that other channel. Massage therapy tutorials, guided meditations, relaxing yoga for sleep. And I'm a holistic health coach. And so I had this really big, kind of importance placed on trying to relax, trying to get good sleep. I really recognize the importance of that for the body. So then when we started seeing like ASMR videos on YouTube, and we're like, whoa, this is so cool. And it's, like we're making really relaxing content on the other channel. So we decided to start an ASMR channel together. And that was in 2013. Technically, I was just an employee of that guy. So like he started the channel would probably be more literally correct. He started the channel, but I was the person who made the videos on the channel. So that was in 2013 when we started that ASMR channel. And so what inspired me to start was that even in 2013, I thought people were too stressed out. I was like, man, stress is a huge problem in this society. We're all too stressed out. Little did I know that like 2013, that was like the most relaxed we've been since 2013. Anyways, point being, I was like, oh, it's really important for people to be able to relax, because it's only when you're relaxed and in that rest and digest state of the nervous system that your body is healing, your immune system is functioning, your body burns fat while you're in that relaxed state. So people who are so stressed out trying to lose weight, actually part of the thing that's preventing them from being able to lose that weight that they're trying to whatever is the stress, is the fact they're not sleeping. Okay. Healing, repairing, recovering, all of those things only happen when your body is in that relaxed state. So it's very, very important for your health, and not only your mental well-being, but your physical health, to spend as much time as you can in that more relaxed state. And so, yeah, I just felt like that was really important. And then once I started making ASMR videos, and I was like, whoa, this is so much fun. And then seeing people's comments, that was like the clincher, when people were like, oh my God, thank you for this video. It really helped me. I was like, what? My heart. Anyway, so then from there, it was just like, oh, well, of course, this is like my life now. Big G Melon, good to see you. Okay, all right, in TZ. All right, it's just like a little bit different in TZ. Well, I've never seen you with such low viewers. Thank you, brother man, I guess. So yeah, I think that it is interesting, something, but like that's the thing about the algorithm. It's constantly changing. So a few weeks ago, YouTube was sending a lot more people into the chat room. Now it's not so much. I don't know why. But in a way, this is super nice. Mods, am I right in saying like we haven't had as crazy of a shift show in the comments? Travel man, no, I do not drink soda. I stopped drinking sodas probably in 2006 or 2007. David, yes, we're gonna do guitar right now. So yeah, Travel Man, I don't know if you watched any of my videos that I made about soda back like in 2010 or 2011, but I do legitimately stand by the advice that I give to y'all. Um, and so no, I do not drink sodas. Thank y'all so much. So yes, please be sure to like the live. Thank you so much. Oh, Dragon, you were close. Okay, so when I was working my first job out of college, so this would have been like 2008, and I took that silly MBTI, but I was an INFJ. I was an INFJ. So you're really close there. All right, babes, y'all, thank you so much for tapping our way to 50 likes. Oh, Lordy Lou. Oh, thank you, Rockadoodle. Are you a 1985 baby? I'm just guessing because you have an 85 in your name. Because I'm also a 1985 baby. And TBH, you don't have to answer that if you feel like I totally invaded your privacy by asking. I'm really sorry. I just got excited seeing the 85. I'm such a dork. Oh, okay. All right. Oh, shy springs. Okay. That is one thing about my new little setup here. I do have to be a little more spatially aware. A little more spatially aware. Gravity. Okay. All right. Got that. You okay? All right. Then I'm gonna just mute for 1 second while I. L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone that you adore. And love is all that I can give to you. Love is more than just a game for two. Two in love can make it. Take my heart, but please don't break it. Love was made for me and you. Da-dum, da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-da-da-dum. Da-da-da-dum, dum, dum, da-da-da-da-da-da. L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone that you adore. Love is all that I can give to you. Love is more than just a game for two. Two in love can make it. Take my heart, but please don't break it. Love was made. Love was made. Love was made for me and you. Love was made for me and you. I love that, John Smith. Thank you. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Rose, good to see you. How are you doing? Imagine you just started shredding on the guitar. LOL, it would be so uncharacteristic. Yeah, Dragon. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. I've always just considered myself a rhythm guitar player. And I really only play guitar just to like back myself up singing. I don't really consider myself a guitar player. I'm just a singer who can like plink around a little bit on the guitar. Extremo. I know, NTZ, isn't it crazy? Because yeah, this is like a shredding electric guitar. It's a solid body electric. But then I've got it running through this Boss Katana amplifier. So there's like some delay, a little bit of reverb on there, and then I got my tone knob like cranked to the warm. Because if I click the tone knob down, it gets a lot brighter. which is cool for some things, but for what I'm doing, Corin, yeah, I love that. There's also this jazz musician named Chick Corea. It's a guy, but his name is Chick Corea. And so, like, I always like make this joke that I'm like that chick, Corrina. Anyway, it's silly, but oh, thank you, NTZ. Thank you. Knits. So wait, is this wait? Okay, so we got NTZI, and then we've got knits, but y'all are different people. Oh. Oh yeah, Dragon, she's incredible. Yes, check in his piano skills. Or the keytar. The keytar, which is like when it like looks like a guitar but it has piano keys on it. Ah. Nitsy. Oh, Nitsy. Thank you for saying that because it's so freaking small on here. I actually could not see the I in the middle. But Nitsy, got it. And then I saw someone had mentioned like, oh, I didn't know you played electric guitar. But anyway, so yeah, this is my new guitar. I have had it for a couple weeks now. Have been playing it on the live for a few weeks, but I still consider it my new guitar. Still consider it my new guitar. Ba 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 bum. Da 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 dum. Da 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 dum. Da 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 dum. Da 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 dum. Da 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 dum. Da 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 dum. Da 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 dum. Da 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 dum. Da 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 dum. Da 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 da. Da 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 dum. Da 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 dum. Da 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 dum. Comes a rainstorm, put your rubbers on your feet. Comes a snowstorm, go get some heat. Comes love, nothing can be done. Comes a nightmare, you could always stay awake. Comes depression, there's a pill you can take. Comes love, nothing can be done. Don't try hiding, it isn't any use. You'll start sliding when your heart turns on the juice. Comes a heat wave, hurry to the shore. Comes a summons, hide behind the door. Comes love, nothing can be done. Da 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 dum. Da 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 dum. Da 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 dum. Comes a fire, you know just what to do. Blow a tire, go get another shoe. Comes love, nothing can be done. Comes a heat wave, hurry to the shore. Comes a summons, hide behind the door. Comes love, nothing can be done. That's all, brother, if you've ever been in love. That's all, brother, do you know what I am speaking of? Comes a headache, you could lose it in a day. Comes a toothache, see your dentist right away. Comes love, nothing can be done. Nothing can be done. Nothing can be done. No, 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 no. Nothing can be done. Y'all are so sweet. So yeah, and then thank you. Let's see, it was I think Dragon asked, and then Nitz answered. So yes, Ibanez Saber is the guitar, and then my amplifier is a Boss Katana 100 watt, and it's a vibe. At some point, I'll maybe do a video like showing the amp, showing everything. But there are many sounds that I don't know. I'm getting back to these sounds now. I love that, Batman. Taylor's Swifty, what is up, my dear? Beta Believe. Oh, so lovely to see all you guys. Thank you so much for being here, y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, everyone, for liking the video. And I just want to congratulate you on finding the like button. Because, like, apparently YouTube thought that would be fun if we were all like... Anyway, so you can either double tap the screen or click the vertical ellipses. The vertical ellipses, these little 3 dots in the corner here, to reveal the like button. Okay, Nitzy, I hope you sleep well. Hope you sleep well. It's so funny. I was like, had a song. Oh. I think I know what I'm. Yeah, okay. What are you saying is far away? Hard to find? Or is this, what is that? Oh usually do the walking bass line, and I definitely am no Joe Pass, that is for darn sure. I mean, I am kind of like, hitting the bass line there, but I'm definitely not doing the Joe Pass style. Alright, here's one from one of my favorite movies. And if y'all know what movie it is, you can either leave the movie or leave your favorite line from the movie. You must remember this. A kiss is just a kiss. A sigh is just a sigh. The fundamental things apply as time goes by. And when two lovers woo, they still say, I love you. On that you can rely. No matter what the future brings as time goes by. Moonlight and love songs never out of date. Hearts full of passion, jealousy and hate. Woman needs man, and man must have his mate. That no one can deny. It's still the same old story. A fight for love and glory. A case of do or die. The world will always welcome lovers as time goes by. You must remember this. A kiss is still a kiss. A sigh is just a sigh. The fundamental things apply as time goes by. And when two lovers woo, they still say, I love you. On that you can rely. No matter what the future brings as time goes by. Moonlight and love songs never out of date. Hearts full of passion, jealousy and hate. Woman needs man, and man must have his mate. That no one can deny. It's still the same old story. A fight for love and glory. A case of do or die. The world will always welcome lovers as time, as time, as time goes by. As time goes by, as time goes by. Some little puppy pitter patters over here. She was like, I feel like this song needs a little percussion. A little puppy pitter patter percussion. A little puppy pitter patter percussion. Oh my goodness. Oliver, thank you so much. I do write my own songs, and I always think I need to play more originals. But then I'm so obsessed with these jazz standards. Anyways, but I can play an original for y'all if y'all would like that. Cody B, your chords are so clean. Thank you. Thank you so much. I have been performing these songs for almost 20 years now. And I really spend a lot of time trying to pay attention to my form, although that's terrible. That would probably be better. Anyways, but thank you so much. That is such a huge compliment. What's that one song that goes, at last, sunny days? Well, there's a song called At Last, but I don't think there's anything about sunny days in it. Wait, no, maybe so. Anyway, so I feel like At Last feels very similar to As Time Goes By because they're both ballads, which just means really slow and grueling and emotional. But I will do At Last maybe in just a minute. Thank you so much, Cody. Thank you all so much. Y'all are all so sweet. Oh, Beta Believe. Yes, I want to thank you for all of your kind words and encouragement and encouraging me to play. Yes, I want to thank you, babe. Quiet cricket ASMR. Ooh, a snare drum with brushes would be so cool. So yeah, I've played with a lot of I've done a lot of different like sized bands or whatever. So I do a lot of guitar duo things, which is really nice in like a restaurant setting or like a wedding cocktail hour type of setting. But I've also played with like, 3-piece, 4-piece, full band. And yeah, I've played with some amazing drummers. There's this amazing drummer in Austin named Masumi Jones, and not only is she like so freaking sweet, but anyways, we have some videos on my music channel when I got to play with her. Why are you so talented? Man, the hack. Yikes. That is really sweet of you, babe. Like, seriously, that is so sweet. I don't have any music up on any streaming services at the moment, but I'm working on it. I'm definitely working on it. Okay, Rockadoodle. Did you mention a song or? spot on singing. Oh, why don't you do right? Yeah, yeah. Um, why don't you do right like some other men do? I feel like that is just so like seductressy of a song. I don't know. I mean, obviously, Comes Love is kind of like seducty of a song, but like Do Right is so like that's the one that Jessica Rabbit sings. If any of y'all are like, what the fuck song is she talking about? Do y'all remember Jessica Rabbit and Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Anyways, that is the song she's singing. You had plenty money 20 years ago. Something, something. To and fro. I don't have to know the lyrics, but Emily, you are amazing. Babe, thank you so, so much. Please, please, please let me know what is your request. And thank you so much for the super chat. Holy moly, babe. Thank you so, so much. My music channel is here on the YouTube machine. It's Corrina Loves Jazz. It's like, is the handle. Corrina Loves Jazz. And I think I linked it somewhere on my this channel. But sing a Toy Story song. Oh man, that's such a good idea, Sophia B, because I got the Toy Story dog back there. He's a trigger, by the way. We'll do that when I get done playing, but... oh wait, your sticker. You are amazing. Okay, I couldn't see the sticker, you're right. It's like a little pair dancing. Babe, you are amazing. Thank you so much. Nightcap King, good to see you. Good to see you. Glad you're here. Welcome to my live. Ooh. Yes, Mel. Mel B. It's weird seeing BBW. I was like, BBW. Oh, Bath and Body Works. Pew. I was like, what? But yes, a pillow spray. So nice. Or any kind of like linen spray. Oh, Cody B, thank you so much. Yeah, we just did Comes Love. Sam Cook. Oh, that's a good idea, Deanna. Stewie. Ooh, oh my god, the hack. I was looking at the chart for Satin Doll last night. It's in this book, I think. I think it's fun showing y'all what these look like in the book. Spring can really hang you up the most. That's such a good one. Someone so near and yet so far. Slightly out of tune. That's Desafinado. That's a beautiful Jobim tune. Or maybe it's not in this book. Maybe it's in this other book. But anyways, I will work on Satin Doll. I got kind of a big list of songs I'm working on right now. Moon River, La Vie en Rose, What a Wonderful World, Blue Moon, Summertime. Summertime is in that book. And I was like, okay, because some of y'all have requested Summertime. But anyway, so those are, I think there's a couple of others. Oh, More Than You Know, which is kind of not a well-known one, but I love it. It's a beautiful ballad. Body and Soul, one of the most popular ballads in the world. Eric Mayoral. Or wait, no, is it Ehrlich? I think it's Ehrlich. It's called Whiskey and Water. It's called Whiskey and Water. And I usually try to do that a little like later in the chat when there's a couple more people in here. Because if I do it early in the night, then people are requesting it all night. I'm like, oh, I did it earlier. Sorry. So we'll probably do it in our second set. Emily, did you have a song request? I was kind of hoping to sing a song for you. You're so sweet, babe. Right, there we go. Sorry, my stream was like 10 minutes delayed. What is up with YouTube and doing that? I cannot tell you how many freaking times I'm like in a live and I'm like la 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 la. And then I realize like I'm not. I'm like, how did like I'm like, why don't you just start the video like where the person is at? I don't anyway. Hashtag relatable. Relatable. I will think. Okay, Emily. Um, Whiskey and Water is an original song. Um, and Emily, if that's what you want to hear, babe, I will play it for you because I appreciate you so, so much. Song Roulette. Oh, that sounds like a potentially scary thing for a singer to to embark upon. Oh, Days of Wine and Roses. I'm gonna have to work on that one for a while. I'm not super familiar with it. Obviously, like, I know it, but to get to the point where I can perform it takes a little bit of time. All right, you guys. So the time has come. The time has arrived. The time has arriven. Has arrived. The time has arrived. Anyways, if you have a serious hat, if you have a serious hat. Oh my God! You know what is so funny, babe? Misty is in this book. And it's in a different key. Okay, there's Moon River, working on that. Oh, it's not in this book, it's in a different book. But, babe, you request that all the time, and I love the shit out of that song, so let's see if we can just read it right out the book. Okay, now there's the L. Whoa, okay, come on. I kind of moved. Oh, My Funny Valentine, right there. More than you know, more than you know. All right, let's see what happens. Just trying to read Misty out here. Okay, Stewie. Gonna throw out the girl from Ipanema. Lemon Seeker, good to see you. Okay, good. I'm glad you guys have your serious hats on because now we're gonna play Misty. No, why don't we start with Whiskey and Water, and then I'll do Misty. Because I feel like this one gets people all riled up. Mainly myself. Ooh. I was like, what is this random thing? Oh, it's one of my earbuds. Oh, okay. Whoa. Gravity. All right, well. Holy snapdragons. So yeah, basically this song is so super serious. I want everyone to just prepare by putting on their serious hat, because if you don't have your serious hat on, it could be potentially dangerous. That's just the level of seriousness to this song. Emily, you killed me. Look at me. I'm as helpless as a kitten with a very serious hat on. I love it. I love it, babe. Oh my gosh, you just cracked me up. God dang it, that's funny. Whiskey and water, whiskey and water, thrill me to the core. Whiskey, water, whiskey and water. Just leave me wanting more. Whiskey and water, whiskey and water. Make it last a little longer. Whiskey, water, whiskey and water. So you can make it last all night. Some girls ask for cola, some for champagne, but I know just what I want and I ask for it by name. Give me that whiskey, whiskey and water. Oh, it's what I like the best. Whiskey and water, whiskey and water. But I should get this off my chest. Ba 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 da 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 dum. Da 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 dum. Da 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 dum. Da 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 dum. Bum 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 ba. Skut da 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 dee. Skip a da 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 dum. Da 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 dum. Da 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 dum. Ba 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 ba. Da 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 dum. Da 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 dum. Dum 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 da 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 dum 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 da 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 dum. Da 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 dum da 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 dum da 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 dum ba 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 ba. Whiskey and coffee, whiskey and coffee. You can put them in my cup. Whiskey, coffee, whiskey and coffee. The very best way to wake up. And when it's raining, when it is raining, I put my whiskey jacket on. And when it's raining and it is pouring, I put on my whiskey coat. Some girls ask for water, some ask for wine, but I want my whiskey and I want it all the time. When? All the time. When? All the time. When? All the time. Give me that whiskey, whiskey and water. Oh, it's what I like the best. Whiskey and water, whiskey and water. But I should get this off my chest. If I should ever leave my whiskey, it would be an awful sin. But if I ever leave my whiskey, it would be for gin. Oh my God, Stewie. That is like such a sweet thing to say. She's incredible. Oh. Cody B, if you can do either separately, then it's just a matter of time till you'll be able to do both at the same time. I would say pick a song you know really, really well, like you know the lyrics, you know the melody, it like lives in your brain, and then start learning it on the guitar. And just keep playing it and keep playing it, and then eventually the stuff you're doing on guitar will become second nature, and you won't have to be like actively thinking about like what comes next, all these things. Your fingers, it's muscle memory, kind of. But your fingers will start just going to the chords, and then your brain will be like, Anyways, I don't know if that's good advice or not, but that would be my recommendation. I do believe you will be able to sing and play together at the same time if you just keep working at it. Stewie. Yeah, as far as I know, the Athena lives will be every Sunday, 5 to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Unless, something comes up, obviously I would post in the community or something to let y'all know. But Athena Jezik, 5 to 7 Sundays. It's definitely, as far as I know, still the plan for this week. Oh, Sophia. Oh, you're so sweet. Oh, that's great. You have some questions. Fantastic. Oh, thank you, Cody. I believe in you, babe. Just keep at it. Okay, so someone had requested this one. What's your next right? Oh, what's your next? I was like, what's on your right? I was like, wait, what? Sorry, Melby. My brain was like, not computing. My next night on here, I have actually not decided that yet. So yeah, so I kind of would like to just switch, at least for a little while, one night a week on YouTube. So I've been doing 2 nights a week on YouTube for like a year and a half now. And I just feel like maybe I should try doing like 2 scheduled nights a week on the other app, and then 1 night a week here. I feel like this Friday one is like being super fun. Would y'all be down with like we just do Fridays? Or is there a different night y'all want to try? Cody B, not gonna lie, I kind of enjoy the YouTube lives that come from TikTok initially. Very interesting. What is your other app handle? Pokemon 420, good to see you. It's the same as my YouTube channel name here, Corrina ASMR. And technically my handle is Corrina Rachel Official. Because I thought that would I don't know. I thought it was cool when people have like their handle is like so and so official. So I did that. In hindsight, should have just made it Corrina ASMR, but Corrina Rachel Official is the handle, but I think if you just search for Corrina ASMR, that's like the name, my name on there. Cool, everyone's a fan of Friday. Thank you, Pokemon. Exactly. Exactly. I was like, now I feel really official. Agatha, you said that, and then someone decided, you know what? This broad doesn't deserve my thumbs up. I'm gonna anti-inverse unthumbs up the live. And now we're back at 99. What is that about? Thank you so much to whoever just brought us back over 100. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, babes. coisa mais linda, mais cheia de graça. Ela, menina, que o vento que passou, não dou só balanço, caminho do mar. Moça del corpo dourado, de sol de Ipanema, é céu balançado e mais que um poema. Que coisa mais lindo que eu já vi passar. Ai, porque estou tão sozinho. Ai, porque tu era tão triste. A cela que existe, a cela que não é só minha, que também passa sozinha. Se ela soubesse que quando eu passo o mundo sorrindo sem de graça e fica mais lindo por causa do amor. Tall and tan and young and lovely, the girl from Ipanema goes walking, and when she passes, each one she passes goes. When she walks, she's like a samba that swings so cool and sways so gently that when she passes, each one she passes goes. Yes, and he'll watch her so sadly. How can he tell her he loves her? He would give his heart gladly, but each day when she runs to the sea, she looks straight ahead, not at he. Tall and tan and young and lovely, the girl from Ipanema goes walking, and when she passes, he smiles, but she doesn't see. Olha que coisa mais linda, mais cheia de graça. Ela, menina, que eu vejo que passo, não dou só balanço, caminho do mar. Moça del corpo dourado, de sol de Ipanema, é céu balançado e mais que um poema. Que coisa mais lindo que eu já vi passar. Ai, estou tão sozinho. Ai, porque tu era tão triste. A cela que existe, a cela que não é só minha, que também passa sozinha. A ser soubesse que quando la paz, o mundo sorrindo se de graça e fica mais lindo por causa do amor. Pam, 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 pam. Da, 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 da. Oh, dream little dream of me, yes. A tisket, I lost my yellow basket. Won't someone help me find my basket and make me happy again? Was it green? No, 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 no. Was it blue? No, 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 no. And just a little yellow basket. I love that song. I don't know if I could actually play it though, but maybe. I would definitely have to slow it down for ASMR land. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm going to screenshot that again, your song requests. But this frickin' book, I believe it has G Baby Ain't I Good to You. Never treats me sweet and gentle. Oh wait, that's I've Got It Bad and They Ain't Good. Wait, hold on, let's find G Baby. Oh Lord, trying to find songs in here. Ooh. I got rhythm, I've got music, I've got my man who could ask for anything more. Okay, alright, no, but we're focusing. If they asked me, I could write a book about the way you walk and whisper and look. I could write a preface on how we met, that the world would never forget, and the simple secret of the plot is just to tell them that I love you a lot, and the world discovers as my book ends how to make two lovers of friends. Okay, so then this one goes, love makes me treat you the way that I do. Gee, baby, ain't I good to you? Oh my god, and then look, there's the girl from Ipanema. Anyways, okay, Emily, I'm gonna work on all of these. Oh my god, I love that you have the same book. Do you like that song, You Go to My Head? I freaking love that song. I actually don't know if that one's in this book. You go to my head, and you linger like a haunted refrain, and I find you spinning round in my brain like the bubbles in a glass of champagne. You go to my head like a sip of sparkling burgundy brew, and I find the very mention of you just like the kicker in a julep or two. Anyway, but this is like kind of like my blessing and my curse. Like, I love these songs so much. I'm so obsessed. But then I get so excited when I start going through the book that I play like 20 different songs a little bit. But then it really takes but that's where the discipline comes in. To actually force myself, like, okay, now I'm going to just focus on Moon River. Now I'm going to just focus on this one song. Because it's really easy for me to be like, oh, I want to go to the next one now. Like, Corrina, do you believe Frank Sinatra may be the greatest jazz singer of all time? I mean, Frank is incredible. And his nonchalant phrasing is like, that's ridiculous. But like, greatest jazz singer of all time, I feel like that should be Ella Fitzgerald. And she had so much like emotion and soul, and more like, she was more like melodically inclined, or not inclined, that's not the right word, but yeah, I mean, Frank is incredible. I love Frank. I just don't know if I can say that he's the end all be all greatest jazz singer of all time. That's a huge statement. You're pretty clean at the bossa nova chords and singing. Oh, thank you so much, Brandon. Thank you. I have been performing these songs for a long time now, so it is not like I just randomly was able to do this. This is like years and years and years of me performing these songs and getting to where I feel comfortable enough to play them for you guys on the internet, which is arguably like maybe one of the most vulnerable things that you can do. Anyway, and I just mean like in general, putting yourself on the internet. But certainly singing on the internet is like, thank you, Agatha, thank you. This one says love on it and has these little kind of rose quartz on there. Do you listen to Oral Garland? She also does facial expressions in her music videos that enhance the experience. I don't know if maybe, is that the right name? Oh, y'all are so sweet. Thank you so much. Oh, Brandon, you gotta be lip syncing. Holy shit, I can barely sing in Portuguese. I can't imagine like lip syncing that shit. And I will say this too, guys. Every single time I sing these songs, I sing them differently. The phrasing changes, the melodies change, the scat obviously like changes a lot usually. But yeah, I feel like lip syncing in a language you don't speak might even be like more impressive than actually singing it in a way, but maybe not, maybe not. Ella just had something utterly sensational, especially considering the state of the world she was living in. Oh my goodness, yeah. The hardships she faced. Buddy Rich and Ella Fitzgerald singing Blue Skies has to be one of my favorites. Yeah, Pokemon. Yeah, Leifei is incredible. Tony Bennett, incredible. Emily, do you have a favorite you want to throw out there? So yeah, Leife's incredible. She's an amazing singer. Such a cute, like, girl. Like, she just seems like the sweetest person, just like on a side note or whatever. But I have a tremendous amount of respect for her musically. That's what you mean. And I will say, it makes my heart really, really happy to see like another jazz singer, you know, becoming so popular. Like that makes me so happy. Yes, Nat King Cole. Nat King Cole. Incredible, incredible voice. And moves me to tears almost immediately. So I want to thank my amazing mod squad. Y'all are doing such a great job tonight. Love all of you guys so much. I feel like she shouldn't have said no, no, no. To rehab. I love her. I wish she was still with us. Oh yeah, Basin Street Blues. That's such a great song. Jamie Cullum. Michael Bublé. Oh yeah, Sammy Davis Jr. Yeah, definitely. And then like Chet Baker, kind of eerie, but like amazing singer. But you're also like, why do I feel scared of you? Carmen McRae. Are any of y'all familiar with Carmen McRae? The sass. The sass. I mean, oh my gosh. Look up Carmen McRae Love for Sale. I'm like, anyway, oh my god, Pokemon. I mean, outside of jazz, pretty much like any of that stuff is not my favorite. But in the world of jazz, I love it all. I love Dixieland, I love Bossa Nova. I love modern jazz, I love ballads. I love torch singing. Oh yeah, Christopher Cross. Whoa, hold on. Whoa. Alright, I think they're done. Sorry about that, y'all. Hope that wasn't too loud. Mark, so these are all of my Patreon supporters or people who are part of my paid membership on TikTok. They're called subscribers over on TikTok. So these are the submobiles. Contemporary jazz. mistaken. I mean, I don't know. Do you mean like contemporary of like right now? Because I don't even know like what the jazz of right now sounds like. Is there contemporary jazz other than Lefe? But if you mean like Miles Davis, Wayne Shorter, well, I definitely love that kind of contemporary jazz. Emily, I love it. You are so cute, babe. You're like, they're all cute, but mine's definitely the cutest. I love it. Love it. Oh, I see yours, I think. Oh my gosh, the insanity. Absolute insanity. Good night, Stewie. Good night. Sleep well, Stewie. But yeah, my whole idea to make these just started because I wanted to make like a trigger with these kind of wood tapping sounds. A wooden wind chime, if you will. A wooden wind chime, if you will. Alright, there's Emily. With this little smiling, comfortable cacti on there. Very cute. Very cute. Honestly, Sydney, that would be a dream come true for me. Performing with a big band ensemble. That would be a literal dream come true. The way that a lot of gigs work in Austin and other places too, even Nashville. In Nashville, they have to play like 6-hour gigs without taking any breaks. Like, so thankfully Austin is not that bad. We at least get to like take a break every hour or so. But in these places where it's like a big music city or whatever, it ends up being that like there's so many musicians that the people who hire musicians don't really have to pay them very much. Because there's so many musicians willing to play for less, right? So I've played a lot of gigs where I paid out of pocket to pay all of my band members. And I will just say there have been a lot of gigs where I lost a lot of money just from paying my band because the pay from the gig didn't cover what it cost me to pay my band members what they deserve to be paid. Or what even is like the minimum that they should be paid. I'll just, it's not like I was paying them exorbitantly, but so to pay everyone in a big band ensemble, I just can't even like imagine that. But if I entered into a situation where I was able to perform with a big band, that would be incredible. That would be incredible. Yeah, that'd make my heart so happy. But the realisticness of me like paying 20 people to come do a gig with me, that's pretty unrealistic. I was thinking though, for like my 40th birthday coming up, like I could just be like, okay, my gift to myself is that I'm gonna like hire a big band and put on a big show, and like that would be like my present to myself. Would be like spending a shit ton of money to put on like the show of my dreams. But yeah, anyway, so those are the logistics behind why I have not performed with a big band as of yet. Oh, Endo, Jenny, thank you so much. I'm so honored and flattered that you recognize me from my old job. And welcome to Corrina's version. I am so glad that you are here. I know, Sydney, it would be amazing. And I was thinking, like, if I live streamed the concert or whatever, like, that might be a way for it to maybe help pay for itself. Yeah, it's kind of funny in Austin, like there's just not like a huge jazz scene here. And so like I might honestly like it might make more sense for me to try to go to another city to do that. I don't know. Anyways, thankfully I have several months to potentially plan this thing out, but it is an idea that I had because yes, to answer your question, I would love to be able to play with a big band ensemble. All right, you guys, I am going to make my first trip to the ladies' room. I know, it's something to be proud of. Not really. Although I did make it 128 minutes and 17 seconds into the live. That's a long time. That's like 2 hours and 8 minutes, okay? But anyways, y'all, I will be right back. I will be right straight back. Alrighty, alrighty, alrighty. Silent ASMR is 5D chess. Endo Jenny. Aw, thank you so much, babe. Thank you for being here. I'm also on TikTok, Corrina ASMR on TikTok, if you're over there as well. Y'all are so cute, babe. Who let the dogs out? Teacher is gone. We can finally miss babe. New Orleans, the city of jazz. I mean, New Orleans is great. And definitely, they've got more of a love of jazz there. I do think that, and I don't know, I've never gigged in New Orleans, but any city where there's a lot of musicians, there tends to be an issue with, like, people don't want to pay their musicians. They're like, oh, well, this other band is willing to play for nothing, so, which is fine, except that, like, if you want to eat and pay all the people in your band, anyway, I'm sure that, like, at a certain point, that changes, right? A certain point of, like, popularity, and your gigs are bigger, and you're, whatever, selling tickets. Obviously, things, like, change a little bit at that point, but, like, the kind of gigging I've been doing for 20 years. I'll be honest. It was a little, I got a little disenchanted. And now I'm like, man, frickin' singing to people on the internet, this is, like, way better. I'm still open to playing gigs. It's not like I'm anti-playing gigs, but I'm not out actively hustling for gigs, which is the only way you get gigs. You gotta be out, like, calling everybody, email somebody 20 times for them to maybe answer you. So I was like, well, I'm gonna stop hustling for gigs that leave me broke, and I'm just gonna focus on singing to people who seem to really enjoy it from the comfort of my own home. I know, Billy. You and me both, babe. I know, it's better that I'm on my own now. It was the most difficult 2 years of my life, the last 2 years. I try not to be too hard on myself for giving 12 years of my life to someone who then threw me to the curb. I try to focus on that the videos I made while I was working for those people are beautiful videos, and they helped people, and that is what matters the most. But when I tell y'all that I'm so grateful for y'all being here, and that it means so much to me, the literal world to me, those of y'all who recognize me and remember my videos and like my videos and forgive me for just disappearing on you, which was not my choice to do, but I did just disappear on y'all, and I do feel really bad about that. So I appreciate so much that y'all have forgiven me for just disappearing that way, and that y'all want to still hang out with me here. Like, it is so sweet. So thank you so much. Oh yeah, Tony Bennett returned to me. Thank you, Billy. I know. Yeah, unfortunately, You know, like I don't know what to say. All I learned from that experience is that I shouldn't be so trusting. I sure used a lot of tissues, cried a lot of tears, used a lot of tissues. Thank you so much for the trust issues. I don't know if that can actually become a song or not, but I've been thinking about it for a while. I was like, what rhymes with issues? Tissues? Y'all are so sweet, babes. Thank you, Billy. Thank you, Emily. Moby. What foods or munchies would you recommend that boost energy? I need something helpful while I'm working, but I don't do caffeine. Well, I think the first thing I would say is to think about, okay, well, what are the things what are the things that deplete our energy? So, the highly refined flours and carbohydrates, white bread, enriched flour, all that stuff. Even though the body likes carbohydrates as an energy source, the empty carbohydrates that are in that highly processed flour, that is going to screw with your blood sugar levels so much that it will oftentimes impact your energy levels too. Which is why we get a sugar crash, because once the blood sugar spikes up, the body freaks out and tries to bring the blood sugar back down. It's a whole thing. So I would say like anything with whole grains, or if you're looking for carbohydrates, healthy carbs, brown rice, quinoa, stuff like that. Emily, babe, what? Oh, you are gonna make me cry. Thank you so much, babe. Thank you so much for the super sticker. Why is that pear so cute? Like, what? The pear is really cute. So let's see, other good, because your body does like carbohydrates for energy. So just be smart with your carbohydrates you choose. So whole grains, quinoa, brown rice, things like that. I would say fruit would be something I might throw in there, because then you also get that sweetness of the fruit, which is really fun. If you are doing anything that is mentally whatever, eat healthy fats, because your brain is literally made of healthy fats. So, um, like any kind of like trail mix, something with like nuts, seeds, the little like chia seeds and hemp seeds, all of those are really packed with a lot of different nutrients. They also have those healthy fats, they have protein as well. So I would even say if you had like sometimes at the bulk section we have like natural trail mix, something or other, where it's like raw cashews and almonds and other things like that, and then maybe like dried cranberries and little like kind of fruity things. And then if you don't want to eat it like a, you know, random hodgepodge of things, then if you wanted to like make little bars with that, with like some maple syrup, maybe like almond butter or peanut butter, then you're like making a little kind of, it's like a protein bar, but without fake protein in it. Sometimes wheat breads will also use enriched flours. Luca, you are so right about that. Even that brand Health Nut, you know how there's like Health Nut bread, enriched flour and caramel coloring. really is a struggle. You can find, and especially now, and especially if you're in like a kind of health nut grocery store, there are lots of like actual whole grain breads out there where they really do use the whole grain. That's part of the problem with the enriched flour is that they remove the nutritious parts of the grain and they just isolate the starchy part, which is why white bread is very like stimulating for us to eat because it's just like pure sugar. So whole grain bread means that you get all three parts of the grain, and that is how you actually get all the protein, all the nutrients, all the minerals, all of the different associated nutrients that help you digest the starchy part. Leona's a big dog, but let's see if she wants to come over. She's right here. Leona. This Leona puppy sitting her right now. Leona, say hi to the nice people. Leona, say hi to the nice people. She's like, I'm out of here. I think she's just like begging for something. She didn't actually want to like come over. Anyways, and speaking of dogs, I do have a vet appointment in the morning because anyways, hopefully it's nothing. But anyway, so I'm not going to do as super late of a chat as I usually do. I usually try to do 5 hours for my lives. But this one we're probably going to wrap up around like 3.5 hours. So right now we're at 144 minutes and 44 seconds. So anyways, I should end earlier tonight. Oh, good night, Emily. You're probably already gone. I know I'm really far up in these comments. How about at 150 thumbs ups, we can do some more music. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. Why do they call it enriched then? Dragon. Because, okay, so there's the three parts of the grain. The two parts that they take out, which contain all the nutrients, all the fiber, all the enzymes, all the stuff like that, just in order for your body to digest the flour, they have to add nutrients back into the flour, and that is why it's called enriched. Basically, they thoroughly and highly process the grain, so much so that it is indigestible by humans, and in order to just make it digestible, they add nutrients back into it, and they call it enriched. And I believe that is a marketing scheme to make us think that it's better than whole wheat flour, when it is not. Silk Cyber, where did you become educated about health and food? So I am a certified holistic health coach. I did a program from the Institute of Integrative Nutrition. That's how I became a certified holistic health coach. But my interest in health and nutrition started when I was in college, and I actually wrote my whole senior thesis paper about processed foods and implications in health and disease. And then all these years later, like 25 years after I graduated, well, let's see, I graduated college, that would have been like 2007. So almost 20 years. Almost 20 years later, so many of the things that I talked about in that paper that I wrote in 2007 have now like come into the forefront, come into the mainstream. things like trans fats, enriched flour, oxidative stress as the primary, one of the primary contributions to aging and degenerative diseases. So, so yeah, I've been really interested in health and nutrition since I was like in my early 20s. So, I mean, avoiding bread period is one solution, but it's not really ideal because if someone really loves bread, that is not going to be a workable solution. Like eventually they're going to get to the point where they're like you know, not able to resist anymore. I'll just say that. So choosing the right bread, or if you want to get really crazy, make your own bread, which surprisingly is like way easier than it seems. But giving up bread is like not only sounds like an unpleasant solution, but also it's not necessary. And if you're eating healthy, whole food carbohydrates, carbs are good for you. They make your body happy, they give your body energy. When will I be live next? Actually, I think we're going to start doing Fridays. So I'm just going to go ahead and say Friday. Technically, I will be live probably tomorrow night. I'll do a TikTok. And then Sunday, I'm live with Athena Jezik on her channel. It's just her name, Athena Jezik. And then I'll probably, throughout the week, I don't know if I'll be able to do a TikTok or not throughout the week, but sourdough, yeah, so sourdough can be a better choice, but same deal. If somebody's using enriched flour in their sourdough, excuse me, it's not as healthy for you as if you're using just literally, it just needs to say 100% whole wheat flour. But the fermentation that takes place in the making of sourdough does add nutritional benefits to sourdough bread. What kind of bread is the right bread? So, Eric, you really just want to look for something that has 100% whole wheat flour in it. 100% whole wheat flour. If you see enriched flour in the ingredients, put it back. That enriched flour is part of what makes us. Anyways, I'm not going to keep ragging on enriched flour, but 100% whole wheat flour. That's all you need to look for. There's a lot of different brands that use that now. There's this brand, Dave's Bread, Dave's Organic Bread. That's a brand that I've had before. Ezekiel is a good brand. Oxidized stress is actually a big thing you mentioned. Do you think antioxidants are good for stalling the aging process, such as blueberries, green tea, and alkaline water machines? So yeah, Luca, oxidized stress or oxidative stress. Yes, it is a huge thing. And yeah, the antioxidants that we take in our diet definitely do help. It's literally like the reason that we have the problem of oxidative stress is that every time a chemical reaction takes place in our bodies, which arguably this is like hundreds of thousands of times a day, maybe more. I mean, like an inconceivable number of chemical reactions that are happening in the body. So every time you do one of those chemical reactions, you can end up with these little, what are called oxidative radicals or free radicals. They're little molecules that are so unstable that they will go around to healthier tissues and steal some of their electrons. So that's why they're called highly reactive. So they have a lot of names. So free radical is one of them because they're just little like crazy doodads that are all floating around in our bloodstream. They're also known as oxidative radicals because they do a process called oxidation on our healthy tissues. They're also known as highly reactive oxygen species. And the highly reactive part is because they're so chemically unstable, they go and they steal molecules from your healthy cells and tissues. And that's part of how they contribute to aging, contribute to generation. And so an antioxidant is a chemical that has a bunch of like extra molecules, extra electrons, whatever it is, that go in and they literally neutralize the free radicals and prevent the free radicals from attacking your body. So yes, 100% eating more antioxidants helps keep you younger, helps to slow down that oxidative process. So all of the berries are known for being high in antioxidants. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, etc. And then there's the goji berry, Goji, goji. That is a berry which is considered a superfood because it has a really high level of antioxidants in it. So goji berries kind of taste a little like funky, but if you put them in something that you're making, and then also if you put goji berries in water, they kind of plump up and like that's kind of fun. But if you see things with goji berries in them, know that like, oh, that's a really healthy thing. It's a superfood because it has so many antioxidants in it. Okay, green tea, another great source of antioxidants. Yes, and then matcha, which is like, it's just like the king of green teas, you could say, right? It's like a less processed form of green tea. Matcha is extremely high in antioxidants, and it's one of the reasons why matcha is considered such a healthful food or a superfood. Now, alkaline water machines. I think, and then I'm someone who endorsed alkaline water machines back when I was working for that channel. That was one of our sponsors. But then when I did an interview with, I think it was Dr. Balanzi, if any of y'all remember Dr. Balanzi from that channel, but he was kind of explaining that the state of alkalinity or acidity in the body is not something which you just kind of like can change with drinking alkaline water. Like when you drink alkaline water, it just is going into your digestive tract. Well, inside your digestive tract, you actually need that to be a very acidic environment. The digestive tract is so highly acidic, right? We can survive eating things that if it wasn't so acidic, those things would make us very sick. So, I think that the most important thing for your water is that you're purifying the water. Purifying the water. You want to remove any things that have been added. You want to remove any like potential whatever toxic things that could be in the water. But I don't necessarily think that alkalizing the water is necessarily the most important option. So there are certain places where there is highly alkaline water, which is just naturally present in the environment. So there's that brand Crazy Water. Now the reason that water is so alkaline is because it has all of these minerals from the rocks in the ground where the water came from. So that alkalinity that is derived from the earth, from the minerals, from the rocks, is different than when you put water through an alkalizing machine and it's actually just using electrons to change the pH of the water. So I don't really know if there's necessarily research that's been done on like the benefit of drinking a naturally alkaline water that's like a spring water that just comes out of the earth with a high pH versus water that comes through a machine. Basically the end all take home message of that conversation that I had with Dr. Balanzi was that it's more important to focus on eating healthy foods, eating natural foods, than investing in a really expensive water alkalizing machine, because the water, the alkaline water that we drink, it doesn't necessarily change the alkalinity of our body. It doesn't change the intracellular pH either. You know how they say, like, oh, certain things can't live in an alkaline environment, all this stuff. And a lot of that is true. But to say that, like, oh, so if you drink alkaline water, you're now more alkaline, is not exactly correct. Like, you could still be highly acidic and have a highly acidic intracellular fluid, even if you're drinking alkaline water. Well water. Awesome. Yeah, Batman. Well water is, typically associated with having like a lot of really great minerals and things like that in it. Definitely better than like our public water, which unfortunately they often put a lot of stuff in the water that ends up not being good for us. Okay, I saw somebody ask, what is the guitar? I already asked you a million times. Why didn't you answer me yet? Well, I'm like, well, I've answered it a million times. It's an Ibanez Saber. That's crazy. It like won't even fit in the whole screen. Ibanez Saber is the guitar. And as soon as we get to 150 thumbs upses, we will do some music. This has been such a lovely, lovely night. Thank you everyone who has sent a super chat or a super sticker. Emily, rolling in with 2 super chats. Thank you so much. Michael Kacheris, Jesse, and Professional Paranormal Research. Thank you all so, so much for your super chats. Y'all are so sweet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I actually have no idea, Frothbuckle. Oh, Silk Cyber, you're so slay. Thank you so much. I heard doing occasional fasting is really good for the body. Eric Kane. So yeah, I've heard that as well. I think that fasting has it just kind of has become like such a buzzword, I feel. And I'm not sure that it's always done in like the healthiest manner. It's also worth noting that if a person is like eating junk food all the time, eating fried foods and junk foods, and then they fast for a day here or a couple days there, it doesn't undo the negative impacts of all of those things they've been eating. And so while fasting has lots of benefits, I think it would be more important to focus on just eating a healthier diet. And when I say that, that doesn't mean that, every single thing you eat has to be healthy, but just know that like whatever you're doing most of the time is what indicates your health. So, but if someone was like, oh, I'm going to eat total junk, but I'm going to fast, or someone was like, oh, I'm not going to fast, but I'm going to eat healthy, I think that would be the healthier option. Like, if you're eating a healthy diet, but you never do fasting, that would still be healthier than someone who eats a really highly processed diet, but then fasts sometimes. Does that make sense? Time chamber. I can't answer that. I did not time you out, but just know that if you get timed out, that's the moderator's way of saying, hey, that comment was not super appropriate. We think that you have every right to stay in the chat. We would love for you to be here, but yeah, you said something inappropriate. If you got timed out, and just know that, like, you know, the mods do their best in here, but it's also a lot of comments for them to read through. So, you know, I think sometimes people say, like, oh, I said blah, 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 but it was a joke. And I'm like, well, how would we know it was a joke? You can't, you know what I mean? Like, that's the thing about comments and text messages and emails, right? There's no emotion, there's no sarcasm, there's no, like, oh, but I was kidding. So if you said something inappropriate and then you're like, but I was joking, that's not a defense. Because your comment is still potentially gonna be upsetting to someone. Or minimally take them out of the relaxed state that I'm working so hard to try to keep people in a relaxed state, so that if somebody comes in and says something that I think, or any of my mods think, could be upsetting to someone, they're just gonna take your comment out. If you get muted, that you should consider that a gift, because they could just mute you altogether. But if you just got timed out, that means that your comment wasn't horrible, but the mods were trying to let you know, like, hey, try not to leave comments like that. Thank y'all so much. So yeah, I mean, I'm sorry if you feel like you literally did nothing wrong. Maybe you did nothing wrong, and just know that, like, moderators are human too. It's possible somebody made a mistake. Please don't be mad at anyone. You know, like, in this day and age, guys, like, Eric, thank you so much for the super sticker, or super chat, super sticker. I don't know what the difference is, but anyways, thank you so, so much, Eric. Appreciate that. Oh, good night, Claire and Haley. Good night, Claire. My Patreon is, I think it's just Corrina Rachel is the Patreon, but I do have the link in the description of this very live that we are on right now. Oh my God, Mel B. Cleaning my house, packing, cleaning, packing, cleaning. Did I mention packing and cleaning? You know, it's funny, Luca, when I was a little kid, my parents put me in the, like, there's like band camp for kids, you know, like that Jack Black movie, School of Rock. It was like that. It was like a music camp for little kids, and then the little kids play song. Anyways, I did play bass as a little kid in music camp. I have not. You know what? And actually, you know what? I played bass on a gig like 8 years ago, 9 years ago. It was a while ago. It was quite a while ago. Because their bass player was like sick or something, and I was like, well, I guess I could try. And anyways, it was kind of funny, but Ella watching me on 2 screens right now. What? Yes, yes, moving is near. Exactly. Okay, Claire, I love that. I actually kind of love that though, because I'm always like behind in the comments. So by the time I saw your comment that you were going to go to bed, I was like, oh, she's probably gone. But I'm actually like really like, I'm glad you're still here. And I do hope you sleep well, rest well. I don't know where I'm moving to yet. But for those of y'all who know like what I was going through in the apartment, like about a month ago, that is kind of like why I want to get out of here. But I don't actually have the next place lined up yet. Yeah, Claire, it's not relaxing. Are you in the Discord? Are you in the Discord yet? Oh wait, no, I think you said you don't have Discord. If you wanna email me, CorrinaASMR@gmail.com. I would be happy to tell you all about it, but it's not exactly like pleasant, relaxing topic for an ASMR live. But it's also hashtag relatable. So we are DNA. So what I like about Discord is that it's basically you can just join a community. You can join communities with strangers, but you can also just join a community someone invites you to. So I really only use Discord for, I'm part of Maria's subscribers, Tranquil Tones ASMR. So I'm on her Discord because I'm one of her subscribers. And then I have my Discord channel, and then like that's all I've used Discord for. But it's awesome in that regard. It's not like a social media with like a feed where a bunch of random people's things are coming in all the time. It's kind of like Slack. Is it weird that I can compare Discord to Slack? Which came first, Discord or Slack? Anybody know that? Oh yeah, Claire, I'm not sure if I'm gonna do Monday. I'm kind of thinking I'm gonna go down to just one day a week on YouTube. Although now I've been saying that for a couple weeks and then I feel so bad about it that I end up like not doing that. But I think I'm gonna start just doing Fridays on YouTube. Fridays on YouTube. Slack came first, but they're only 1 year apart. Thank you, Fire Lord. So yeah, Discord feels a lot like Slack to me, but obviously like it's less, work related. But if you're wondering what Discord is like and you've used Slack, then I feel like they're kind of similar. Da 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 da. All right, all right, all right. Da 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 dum. Ooh, da 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 dum, da 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 dum 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 dum. East of the sun and west of the moon, we'll build a dream house of love, dear, near to the sun in the day, near to the moon at night. We'll live in a lovely way, dear, sharing our love in the pale moonlight, just you and I, forever and a day. Love will not die, we'll keep it that way. Up among the stars we'll find a harmony of life to a lovely tune. East of the sun, west of the moon, dear. East of the sun and west of the moon. Da 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 dum. Da 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 dum. Ba ba da da dum. Da 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 dum. Da 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 dum. Da 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 dum. Da 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 dum. Da 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 dum. East of the sun and west of the moon, we'll build a dream house of love, dear, near to the sun in the day, near to the moon at night. We'll live in a lovely way, dear, sharing our love in the pale moonlight, just you and I, forever and a day. Love will not die, we'll keep it that way. Up among the stars stars will find a harmony of life to a lovely tune. East of the sun, west of the moon, dear. East of the sun and west of the moon. East of the sun and west of the moon. Oh, thank y'all so much. Y'all are so sweet. Thank you, Batman. Thank you, Luca. Junior. Y'all are so sweet, babes. Thank you, Deanna. Recoils. I don't know if y'all can hear these little pitter patter, pitter patter, pitter patter, pitter patters over here, but there's a little pitter pattering over here. Thank you, Jacob. I appreciate your ASMR friendly round of applause. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Grey Worm, thank you so much. Let's see, so I've been live for 179 minutes and 43 seconds. So that's like almost 3 hours, right? Yeah. Yes. Mental math. Mental math. Grey Worm. God, that was so much fun, that Greek goddess makeup video. You are so sweet, babe. Thank you. Thank you so much. Welcome to Corrina's version. I'm so glad you're here. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, Chris, 2 hours would be 120 minutes, but now I'm at 180 minutes. 180 minutes. So recoils, I have an appointment in the morning, a vet appointment in the morning, and I hope that it's nothing. I hope it's nothing, but I'm a little worried about it. So I'm probably just going to maybe sing a couple more songs and then call it a night tonight. Thank you, Luca. Thank you so much. Showing the math. So yeah, because I had said earlier I was probably only going to stream for about 3 hours tonight, and now I'm at 3 hours, and I'm like, I don't want to be done yet. So anyways, yes, just 40 more songs. Okay, we already did it. You got it. But I am going to probably stay on another, I don't know, I'll probably be here 15, 20 more minutes, because I just love you guys so much. I don't want to leave. But irony, the ASM artist has to end her live early so she can actually get some sleep. It's kind of meta. It's kind of meta. Dun, da, da, dum. da 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 dum dum. Ba da da dum da 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 dum da dum. There was a boy, a very strange, enchanted boy. They say he came from very far, over land and sea, a little shy and sad of eye. But oh, how wise was he, till one day, that magic day, he passed my way. And while he spoke of many things, fools and kings, this he said to me: the greatest thing you'll ever learn is just to love and be loved in return. Da 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 dum dum. Da 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 dum. Da 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 dum dum. Da 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 dum. Ba 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 bum. Ba 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 bum. Da 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 dum. Ooh, da 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 dum. Ba da dum da 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 dum. Da 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 da. Bum 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 ba. There was a boy, a very strange, enchanted boy. They say he came from very far, over land and sea, a little shy and sad of eye. But oh, how wise was he, till one day, that magic day, he passed my way. And while he spoke of many things, fools and kings, this he said to me: the greatest thing you'll ever learn is just to love and be loved in return. In return. In return. The greatest thing you'll ever learn is just to love and to be loved in return. I mean, what do y'all mean you need to put on a show? I'm putting on a show right now. You mean like a show in an actual place, in an actual establishment? Oh, because I've been gigging in Austin for like 20 years. And I've played a lot of gigs in a lot of various establishments. I've done a lot of weddings, which is probably like my favorite gig, I'll be honest, because weddings, like, everyone's having so much fun. Everyone's so happy. I played a lot of weddings. I played some like nightclubs. Played a lot of restaurants and wine bars. And I mean, wine bar is pretty perfect for this style of music as well. So I've played a lot of live stage performances, and I'll be honest, here in Austin, like, I feel like I've been spinning my gears for 20 years. But then I got on the internet and started singing, and like, the internet is way more supportive than like the town that I grew up in and lived in my whole life. There's also so many musicians in this town that it's you have to hustle to get gigs in this town. And then you hustle your ass off for the gig, and then you maybe make enough money to pay for your gas to get there. So anyways, this is why I've chosen to kind of do this more like focusing on an online thing. But yeah, show with an audience. I mean, shows with audiences are really fun. I would like to play gigs again. I'll just be honest, like, hustling for gigs where they don't even want to pay you enough money to pay all of your musicians. And then, like, the other thing is, like, you know how there's, like, inflation and everything costs more now? Nobody's paying musicians more for playing the same gig. So, it's just, I don't know. Yes, I am definitely gonna make an album. Me, see. Me. So yeah, I love singing live for y'all. So yeah, I grew up in Austin, Texas, the live music capital of the world, where being a live musician is like rough AF. Even like the biggest musicians in Austin, like, they still will complain about how hard it is to even like survive. So it's like this weird thing where, I don't know, it's the live music capital of the world, but then actually being a gigging musician in this town, it was just so much work and so much stress. I'm like, I'm just gonna play on the internet. Yeah, Texas people like Texas music though. They're not really into jazz. You chipped a molar while flossing. What kind of floss are you using? A saw? I don't sing any JoJo Siwa. I sing all jazz standards from the 20s, 30s, and 40s. So, a weed whacker. You know, a weed whacker. I would not recommend using a weed whacker as floss. But also, who the hell am I? Who's gonna take my advice? All right, y'all. I'm trying to figure out what is gonna be this last song of the night. Oh, in a mellow tone. God, that's such a good song. Okay, all right. Don't get distracted, Corrina. Oh, that's a good one, Jacob. I love Nina Simone. Holy crap. I don't know if I could sing her songs, like giving them justice, but I do love her. Oh, Wes Montgomery, yes. My favorite guitar player. Someone last week was like, who did they say? It was like, John Clapton, or wait, no, Eric Clapton, or, I don't know, but I told them Wes Montgomery. I was like, neither of those guitar players, Wes Montgomery, my favorite guitar player. Somewhere over the rainbow way, up high, there's a land that I've heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. One day I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you find me, somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why, oh, why can't I? there's a land that I've heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. One day I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me, somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why, oh, why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly above the rainbow, why, oh, why, oh, why? If happy little bluebirds fly above the rainbow, why, oh, why? Why, oh, why can't I? Oh, thank you so much, babes. Y'all are so sweet. Thank you so, so much. I want to thank y'all so much for being here. I hope y'all have a lovely, lovely weekend. I will be live on, Sunday, this Sunday, 5 to 7 Central Time. 5 to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Why can't I? On Athena Jezik's channel. So those of y'all who remember Athena Jezik, from that channel I used to be on, Axe, good to see you. How are you doing? Do you know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man? You mean the Norwegian swimmer? He likes muffins a lot, apparently. Anyway. Oh, Lordy. Man, can y'all hear my stomach growling? If y'all are like, is there a demon hanging out next to Corrina or something? Like, that's my belly. You okay? But, like, it is definitely going off now, to the point where, like, because it was, like, growling for a while, and I was like, oh, they probably can't hear it. But now, anyway, so I just want to let y'all know if y'all are, like, wondering, like, what? It's definitely giving crazy demon. Y'all Y'all are so sweet. I'm so glad y'all like Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Ava Davis, babe, thank you so, so much. Unfortunately, I am wrapping up this live for tonight because I have something to do tomorrow early that is stressful and a little disheartening, but hopefully it's just me worrying too much, and not actually going to be anything. But I am leaving a little bit early tonight, ending this a little bit early, but I will leave this chat up in case any of y'all want to watch the earlier parts that you missed. And all of my other chats that I do here are also still up as well. Leona, you being so cute. So yeah, join me on Sunday from 5 to 7 on Athena Chezik's YouTube channel. Leona. Leona. Sweet. Okay, y'all, get down, honey girl. Okay, thank you, honey girl. Daisy, you wanna come up? Daisy, oh. Oh my goodness. You guys, Daisy came over. Oh my god, I love you so much, Daisy. Why are you so cute? Oh my goodness. This baby girl. Alright, well, I guess I'm going to be on this live for a little bit longer. Daisy being so cute right now. Oh my god, look at her. She's so cute. Prepare yourself for a cuteness overload. She's like hugging me. It's so cute. Daisy, do you want to say something in the mic? She's like, Mom, who are you talking to? There's no one there. Who are you talking to, Mom? Okay, now Leona going crazy. Okay, so I need to see if I can figure out what these dogs want. But I love you guys. I will see y'all Sunday on Athena's channel. Leona, no ma'am. No. She's like, I want to be held like a baby. She's too big for that. She does make this really cute, like, kind of like, whoa, Leona, no. Oh my god, you guys, I'm so sorry. Y'all are like, I was asleep, now I'm awake. Frickin'. Oh, ow. Okay, alright, hold on one second. Anyways, oh lordy. Okay, they're getting a little rowdy. Okay, so I love you guys. I will see y'all Sunday on Athena's channel. Will somebody drop Athena Jezik? Will somebody put her name down here? Because it won't let me type a comment to give that. God dang it. Anyways, this is getting hectic. But I love y'all. I will see y'all soon. Thank you so much. All right, Axe, got it. I'm gonna pin it. So Athena Jezik, those of y'all who remember Athena from that channel I used to be on, come join us on our live every Sunday from 5 to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And then I'll probably be on. Oh, I got a daisy for her. God dang it. Anyway, all right. I will probably be on TikTok either tomorrow night or like Monday night or something. And then my next YouTube, let's do Friday night again. So a week from tonight. Golden, I know I have a vet appointment in the morning because one of the dogs is not well. And I really hope it's nothing, but I'm also kind of worried about it. But, so that's why I'm ending early tonight. I usually do these for 300 minutes. Tonight it's only 207 minutes. So I feel really bad, like, bailing early on you guys. But, ironically, your ASM artist has to end the live early so that I can actually get some sleep. Irony. I know, Golden. I know. I know. I hope that she just kind of like ate something funny and it's like not a big deal, but like I told myself I'm not going to talk about it because it's not relaxing. So point being, I'm sorry I have to end early tonight, but I love y'all so much. So much. I know. Seriously, acts like y'all all just but I love you guys so much. Please know I'm not leaving because I want to, but because like I just need to force myself to try to get some sleep tonight. Yeah, I'm so flattered that Duolingo comes to my chats. Interesting. Thank you. Quee 4X. Quee. Anyways, thank you. Q we 4X. Q we 4X. I'm so sorry I cannot figure out what your screen name is supposed to say. I'm so sorry. I'm so bad at these. I'm so bad at these. Yikes. But Golden. That does make me feel better. I'll be honest. You guys take care of your sweet selves till I see you next. I want to thank all of my super chatters tonight. Y'all are amazing. Eric, Kane, Emily, Michael, Jesse, and Professional Paranormal Research. I'm going to end this before she starts barking because she's like getting all haywire. I love you guys. And as always, I wish you tranquility. I wish you serenity. And oh, so many tingles. Love you guys. See y'all next time. Thank you so much for being here with me tonight. And take care of your sweet selves till I see you next. God dang it. That was going so well until it wasn't. Love y'all.